What's up? This is Mary with Sayre Seer. Thanks for stopping by. This is your April 1st through the 15th, 2020 reading. Tarot Oracle. Guidance, that kind of thing. If you need any information about donating, booking a reading, checking out my 2020 tour that's currently canceled. But no, some of it's canceled. It's so crazy, huh? You can go to my website, and the information and the links for the other stuff is in the description box. So we're going to start here. This reading is going to be about a decision, needing to make a decision about something. So we're going to talk with the angels and ancestors and get a heads up on it first. Considerations, Father Sky, trust in the unknown. Yeah, trusting in the unknown, that's kind of the place where we're at. What do we know? There's a lot of things we don't know. As being shut-ins, we're shut-ins, right? Most people are being shut in their house. Sorry, you can't go to work, and why are you here at the store? What do you want to buy here? And is it necessities? Yeah, I know, it's weird. Oh, next card is, so Father Sky is trusting in the unknown. Father Sky is about God. It's trusting God. The Native Americans called him, Father Sky was their name for the Creator. So, trusting in your higher self, God, in the universe and spirit, right? There's things that we don't know, but they have our back. God has our back, There's things happening undercover. It may not, well, it's not what it appears to be. That's what I'm hearing. Snake is shedding the old skin. Okay, while you're in this hermit mode, this time of, being away from everybody and, cleaning the dust in the corners, which I am not looking forward to doing. I don't know how long I'll be home, but I hate that. That's just me. I'd rather play with the new puppy. Shedding your old skin is about thinking about what you need to leave behind. And how is this creating a new you? Yeah, there is a new you being created, isn't there? Created. Enunciate, Mary. Okay, well, the moon just popped up next, and I'm going to take that and not look at it anymore. Okay. The moon is actually, it's kind of a Pisces card because it's about secrets. It's about secrets. It's about the things that need to be revealed that have been done in the undercover of darkness, right? Take note of intuitive messages. And that's where trusting in the unknown is really important. Because, Pisces, you know more than you want to say. Maybe you feel like, how am I going to say anything? I've always had these vibes, feelings. Half the time I don't know if they're right, but they are. You just don't talk about it all the time. So, shedding the old skin might be part of, doubting yourself, Pisces. Take note of intuitive messages. Moon can also mean things that are done in the darkness that need to be cleared out of your life. And that would be, once you clear some of that stuff, the stuff that needs the sun on it to raise the vibration, to shed that part of the skin, shed what needs to be left behind, will help you connecting with your higher self and and your intuition. It'll help you connect with your intuition because the dark things that we don't want to see, they do block us. So just saying. So, I don't need these anymore. Okay, sorry. Got lost in the talking. That happens a lot with me, I know. Okay, so it's a 5-card spread on making the decision. Let's talk about your where you're at right now. So, kind of the baseline, right? So I had 2 cards for this position. The first one is the Fool. That's okay. This is good. This is, okay, I'm on this journey. I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I got some tools in my toolkit. and I know how to do some stuff. And, I want to leave the rest behind. And that's shedding the old skin is the stuff that no longer serves you. That's in a really good place, Pisces. And then I also have the Eight of Pentacles. And why are you going on this journey? Well, because there's some crap that hasn't been working, right? And we need to leave that behind. Eight of Pentacles reverse is not having mastery over what's been going on. I don't want to work with this energy anymore. I'm done. Done with this energy. Could mean many things. Because Eight of Pentacles, it's about physicality. It's about jobs. It's about government. It's about anything physical. I'm not working with these people. I'm not working in this way. This is the full, many readers say it's Aries energy. I kind of think so because it's a 0. It's 0 point. It's this, not being able to work with this energy, this Eight of Pentacles reverse says, okay, yeah. Not being able to work, it says, I got to do something else. Boom, here you are at 0 point. Living behind that, it's not serving me, I'm done. I'm not even looking back. I got a dog that's nipping at my ankles, pushing me forward. Current situation, baseline. Let's talk about the next one. The next card is going to be the best outcome in this situation. That would be the King of Cups. Whoop, 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 whoop. So this is a water sign. This is masculine energy. It could be Pisces, could be Cancer, could be Scorpio. This king, he has his cup that's so valuable. This is his emotions, and he's balanced. He has a cup in one hand and his hand out in the other hand. That's funny. His other hand out. Okay, there's a ship on the horizon, and it looks like it's pretty smooth sailing, right? Not only that, this guy has a tail. He's got it going on. He can just swim out there. He's got options. He holds back. He knows who he is. He knows how he feels, and he's balanced. And when he talks to you, he's going to be balanced. He's not going to be This is somebody who's dealt with some baggage, okay? They dealt with the baggage, but they know they can't just give their heart willy-nilly. They hold back, they review, they hold back, they review. This is, King energy this is somebody that's not, even though it may have this full energy, best outcome is becoming the king and understanding, going through the journey and coming out with balanced emotions. As a Pisces, this is big because you got the fish, right? You got the two fish. It's kind of the light and the dark. It's like yin and the yang, right? So it's a balance between those two energies. That's optimum. This is beautiful. Next card would be your motivation. That would be Nine of Cups, because you know what you don't want. You know what hasn't been working. You know, yeah. And also this could be alcoholism. It could be kicking an addiction like alcohol. Okay. You know, moon energy, shedding the old skin, bringing up the darkness, dealing with it, being more intuitive. And it's like a meter. It's almost like your motivation is not wanting to be in the dark anymore, not wanting to be around things you don't want, not being in energies that you can't work with, all of that kind of thing. Interesting. Okay, so the next card is going to be option number 1. Would be the outcome of option number 1. 7 of Cups. This is confusion, kind of fantasy. So, this feels like when I don't tap into my higher self, when I don't tap into the unknown, when I don't trust my intuition, then I am back in a place of confusion where I don't know what to do because I'm getting lost in all of the fancy, sparkly, spinning cups. So whether that's women, whether that's addiction, whether that's options, whatever that looks like, they are talking about options and things that have tempted you in the past. Emotionally, fulfillingly, it's like that. So the Nine of Cups, reverse says, I no longer want to be ruled by this fantasy of not knowing. It's not just about not knowing what you don't want. It needs to be deciding what you do want. So the option number 1 is that a decision does need to be made on how you want to move forward, How are you going to get to that balanced place as the King of Cups? That's the question, right? Okay, so the next card is going to be option number 2, outcome. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Well, this is marriage. This is marriage. It's emotional connection with someone else or both parts of yourself. Both fishes, both fish balance. It's the balance between you and masculine and feminine side of you. Therefore, you can have balance in relationships. It will actually, once you achieve this balance within yourself, it will be everywhere around you. Relationships, you'll be able to attract the right kind of people, the right kind of relationship you want. And people in general, the right kind of jobs, all of that you'll have. It makes all of that easier because you are vibrating at this balanced energy. Therefore, you can only have balanced energy coming at you. You know how that goes. You break up with somebody and they're like a mess. And so you're kind of a mess because they were a mess. And so what do you get? You get more messes or worse messes. It's like mind blowing until you get your energy balanced. That takes time. That takes time. And so this is shedding the old skin. What do you want to be after you? It's like coming out of your own skin. Who are you going to be then? Right? And this is great. So option number 1 is the continued confusion. Option number 2 is balance. So you can have great relationships. You can have this soulmate relationship, twin flame relationship, if that's what you want. Okay. But that twin flame thing needs to start with us. We have to have that for ourselves. Therefore, how can we have it with anyone else when we don't have it within ourselves? Okay. Understanding, that whole thing is really understanding how we are like, we're all just different versions of different extremes of the same thing. I don't know if that made any sense. We all get a little jealous. We all get to tell a little lie. We all, as good as we try to be, we're all just different measurements of each other. But there's accountability for one's life, for oneself, for one's emotion, for one's destiny here. It is the point of no more excuses. Let's move forward. And let's move forward together. Doing right for you doesn't mean everybody gets to come along. That's true. You have to leave some of that energy behind. No longer working with the energy you don't want. Because as long as you're continuing to work with that energy, it's still bringing your vibration down. And therefore, you attract the same things you had been attracting. Even if it's 1 day a week. Even if it's whatever it is. It's an average. It's, it's like an average. Average income, average friends, average vibration. Still going to bring it down if you engage in activities around people that have lower vibrations. Still, it's going to be an equal balance of all of the vibrations that you encounter, that you interact with. I don't know why that's important for somebody, but okay, so I like that. Yeah, 1333. I like that. So what I'd like to do now is maybe we'll just pull like 5 more cards on general information that you might need for this 2 weeks. I have the devil here. Let's see if he pops back up. I know, I saw. Anxiety. 8 of Swords. This would be the information that you should know. That would benefit, information you should know that would benefit you at this time. Knight of Swords reversed. This is people coming in to disrupt you with misinformation and lies. Okay? Negative. This is negative. They just come in to rustle your feathers, to upset you, to, let's say, mess up the water since you're fish, like to cause a wave or cause a... to disrupt. Disruption. People coming in to disrupt you, and it's lies anyway, and they don't care. Now, this water is way too peaceful. This person's doing way too well. It's that old negative energy coming back. So, the darkness, okay? Strength. So, a lot of people are getting this. Strength to know, strength to have courage to stand up, and knowing when to just hold, not balance of strength and courage. Strength and fear. Strength and fear. Courage and fear. Courage and fear. Okay. Finding your balance between the two. Some say it's about ego, so be careful of your ego, okay? Because keeping this in check is important. Don't allow the ego to be that defense mechanism that it has been in the past, okay? Take a look, just stop. Take a look. Have the strength to hold that back if necessary, if it's not serving you, okay? Next card, Two of Cups. Here's your confirmation. Okay, what I'm hearing here, this is achievable. It is achievable. Is this somebody in particular? I don't know. It has to come from you first. You need to do the work you, and then you can do the work them. Because if you do the work with yourself first, shed that old skin, trust in the unknown, pray. What do I need to do? Okay, and don't set your sights just on this person, but on this relationship. And try to remember good things about good relationships. Okay? You will be getting messages, intuitive messages. As you heal this part of yourself, Pisces, it's like they're saying you automatically know what to do to achieve this, okay? So, but this is a big warning about that ego. I don't know if somebody's going to come in and talk a bunch of stuff about this person, if it's somebody in particular, or about something that's going to try to disrupt your peace and the work that you've done. So be aware. Be aware. You're kind of warned that this is going to happen, okay? That it could very well happen. So, just going to prepare. What would your reaction be? What is something that... And just don't let them have you engage, because that's where you lose control, okay? You don't want to lose control of your emotions. Therefore, that stoic King of Cups situation where my emotions are good. If I need to take action, you always have time. Unless somebody's under a car, and you got to move it. Something like that. Oh, there's the devil. Yeah, okay. So the devil comes up now. Strength is a Leo card. I don't know if I said that, but this is Capricorn. So we have the Two of Cups with strength, and then the devil. So I'm hearing devil's in the detail, okay? I don't think this is going to be necessarily negative here. I think it's more about, do you want to do the work? Is this something you're willing to do the work on? Can you face doing the work? Can you commit to the task, to really making it work, to make this? Can you trust that you can do this? Because the devil's going to be there going, you can't do this. But devil is also a Capricorn card. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or they're going to tell you you can't do this. And are you going to buckle down and do what you know you can? Because it wouldn't be here if you didn't know you could do this, right? Can you overcome whatever you've been giving into or not allowing yourself to be? And the devil could be the ego that's been driving you also. So, it's very interesting. Okay, so, yeah, I'm going to do some cards on the devil. Yes. That's a four protection. I like that. Four Pentacles. This is about protection or lack of. I feel this. It's a vulnerability. Ooh, there it is. The devil is being vulnerable. You don't like being vulnerable, do you? Well, here's the question. And there's been loss in the past, financial loss, right? From the vulnerability. Well, okay, let's get another card. Come on, hang on a minute. Okay, vulnerability because loss because you couldn't see what was coming, right? Could you feel it though? I bet you could feel it, right? Because you weren't, maybe before you were distracted with a substance or ego, and you couldn't see it was coming. But they're telling me you'll be able to see it now. You already know. But it's trusting yourself. Believing that you learned what you had to believe, because as long as you feel like you're not going to see it coming, this is the King of Cups reversed. This is addiction. This is alcoholism. This is behavior that's avoidance behavior, any kind of abuse, abusive behavior, that you're the abuser, okay? Let me be clear on that. Okay, if you give in to this is where you go, okay? I'm going to get another card there. Seven of Swords. And you've already seen that in yourself. You've seen that you caught yourself. You've seen that Seven of Swords reversed is catching the behavior, catching the betrayal. But this is your own betrayal. This is how you've betrayed yourself. Okay. This is really big. Wow, what great insight for you. Okay, one more card here. Somebody's going to come in to push your buttons. Or try. Retreat into nature and solitude. This is a whole hermit thing that we're doing. Retreating into nature. You could go for walks. We can't go too far away from home right now. But, like I have a big backyard. I sit on the back porch and it's really big and there's trees and you can hear the wind blow because I live in Utah. And so that's like being in nature. So if you have dogs, play with your dogs. Go get it. Can you get a dog? You have 2 dogs. You need another dog. I'm sorry. Funny. Anyway, retreating into nature, grounding is important. Walks, grounding. Grounding. Let me get another one. So this other one is love with an open heart. Don't let this with open heart. If you keep your heart protected because of what you've been through, then you will get the same thing. Then no change has taken. The change has not been completed, okay? The shed has not completely been, the skin has not completely been shed. Come on, lady. It's only part, like you peeled off some bad parts, but maybe it's going to come back if you don't completely let it go. What does that mean? Okay, love with an open heart. That means if you hold back because of what happened in the past, then you can bring it back again. You can bring the same results. Because if you believe that you've transformed and you can see the difference and you left that behind and you shed that skin because you're not the same person. Yeah, it's all about decisions every day. It's all about choosing not to make the decisions that got you there, engaging in that energy. Anybody can go back, but you have the ability not to. You have the ability to make different choices. And I know down inside you know that, but this is about fear. This is about ego. This is about devil energy. This is about what ruled you before. And that's the decision that needs to be made. Here, with the Seven of Cups, are you going to still allow your emotional, the fears, the stuff that's going on emotionally, or are you going to know who you are? That's it. Okay? Knowing who you are. This is who I am. Are you going to stand up, or are you going to keep being on your knees? Are you going to continue to be on your knees and not be able to see what's coming, what's there? Being on your knees. Kneeling down to pick up something off the floor. Like something beneath you. Are you going to live this life that's beneath you? This is beneath you. Father Sky knows. And you know that. I know you know that. Pisces. I'm really impressed. I like it. But you know I'm a Gemini. I'm like crazy like that. And I love you. And let me know if you have questions. I have readings available. Take care.